I am perfect. I am the motherboard in every single circuit. I am the high price you pay even when you can't afford it. Yes, I am important, and I am worth it. I am the hard work you do and the funds too that you earn to make it. I am both the good and bad habits that you have, plus I am the will to break it. I am the air you breathe to live, plus the ability to give or take it. I am infinity plus possibility. I am the constant that is constantly consistent. I am the accepted resistance, the ending that goes on strong and persistent. I am spineless and relentless, a genius yet senseless, defensive and defenseless, the professed protag plus antagonist. I am everything. I am all of this. Greetings, greetings. Welcome to your reading, Cancer. Starting you out with the Chinese fortune sticks. You have 35 today. 35. Okay. It says, when heaven chooses a man for greatness, it first makes him suffer terribly in body and soul. Happiness does not come to anyone easily. There is always a good reason for wealth or poverty. Traditional interpretation says, as this fortune says, you will not achieve anything without experiencing a fair amount of worry and suffering along the way. Be careful and discriminating before embarking on a new scheme, but throw all your efforts into whatever you eventually decide to do. Do not be dissuaded by the difficulties you're encountering, as you will win through in the end. Try to anticipate problems before they occur, so you are prepared to deal with them. Try your best to reconcile yourself with any friends or family that you are currently estranged from. And do not be afraid to commit yourself to a relationship. The reflection says, too often we assume today that we have a right to be happy, that nothing is worth struggling for. We assume that if we are not enjoying ourselves all the time, that we should move on and abandon relationships or situations. But this belief in happiness is so damaging, for it leads us to give up before we even started. You must persevere. The struggle is necessary for a sense of true worth to arise. Stick with it, and you will find perhaps not happiness exactly, but something even better, contentment. Ooh, I love that. Yeah, I agree 100% about this, because everybody isn't happy every single day, whether you're in a relationship or you're not in a relationship. Be realistic. I also feel like, anything worth keeping is worth working for. Generally, you appreciate something you worked for a lot more than you appreciate what's just given to you. I don't know why that we are like that as humans, but we really are. So it's just saying, don't give up on something because it's not coming too easy, or don't give up on something because you're not happy every second of the day. Anything worth keeping, you have to work for. You work at it, you perfect it, you build on it. And like the book said, you'll end up with better than happiness. You'll have contentment, and contentment is better than even being happy, because that means you're good, you're content, everything is satisfied, you're not in need of anything. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, let's get to this. You have peppermint. Energy, cleansing, luck, cleanses spaces, heightens physical energy, and attracts wealth and prosperity. Peppermint enhances success and invites good luck. Okay? Just some peppermint, guys. It says, I'm ready to fight for. What are you ready to fight for? Don't fight. The fire within. It says a card about inspiration and inner fire. It rewards not speed, but rhythm, one's own pace and direction. So the question is, what sets my energy on fire and what action ignites me? Okay? 1919 is your angel number. Excuse me. It's transformation. It is asked that you take notice that you hold within your hands the power to change your life. Within this realization, you will feel your sense of purpose and your connection to new beginnings. Your affirmation is, I release what I no longer need to carry, and I open myself to the transformative energy of the divine. Okay? Then you have being true. I'm true to myself and others. I remove my mask and stop creating illusions. I have confidence in who I am and reveal the good in me. I do not need to hide or prove anything. I replace shame with the power of love and touch. Oh, truth. Love and truth, guys, not love and touch. That didn't make any sense. Love and truth. See it there? Okay, good deal. All right. Then you guys have the sun, Leo energy. You have Temperance, Sagittarius energy. You have the High Priestess, Pisces energy. These are really good cards, Cancer. Like, they're really amazing. But depending on what they're applied to, I mean, it's still good regardless, but I'm just saying, it's a little, I mean, it's the same, but it's a little bit different. For instance, if you are looking at it spiritual growth wise, it's like guidance that leads to enlightenment. You're on a journey of like spiritual awakening. The presence of the Hierophant and the Temperance, well, that's like finding enlightenment through an established, balanced, or practiced traditional. It's about tradition rather than a radical or extreme one. Okay, it could be about inner harmony, like you're following your spiritual path, and it leads to a deeper sense of inner peace. You know, gives you equilibrium. You know what I mean? Okay. Then there's like personal development. It'd be like you need structured progress. You like have to have, you know, what's it called? Like, you know, a regimen, not a regimen, but like you have to do the same thing every day, like, and stick at it for you to actually gain true progress. So like structured progress. Like being patient and following a conventional type of step-by-step process. That's what I'm trying to say. And then you'll find great success. It's not a time for you to be reckless or unconventional right now. Stay consistent and reliable. It could be about authentic happiness, like when you find that wisdom that you gain from like either a mentor or like somebody who's in a traditional, you know, like a structured, maybe that's what I'm saying. Anyways, the equilibrium that you create will be like helpful, and it'll align you to your true authentic self. Okay, or if you're thinking about career and finances, you'll be like you'll find success through something collaborative, like working patiently with established, some type of like a corporation or a business or something that's established, like I said, structured, possibly under the guidance of a mentor or something. It'll lead to like a more high successfully outcome, like a successful outcome, a fulfilling outcome. Or it could be talking about balanced financial approach, like you're should be more conservative and like diligent about saving, and have like well thought out financial plans. Okay, it'll lead you to a period of financial abundance if you do it that way. If in the area of relationships, it could be that you're looking for a traditional and joyous commitment. Like, it's like this is an extremely positive sign in relationships, because it's like a combination of, it like points towards a socially approved and conventional like commitment, like a marriage or something, you know, real, you know, something permanent. And but it'll be built on balance. It'll be built on like patience. You know what I mean? It'll be a relationship that has developed over time. And it'll result in a deep, lasting happiness and contentment. You know what I mean? So, depending on what area you're looking at or, you know, desiring to learn about. All right. Okay, you guys have completely done moving on, ending cycles, lessons learned, coming full circle. Like, okay. You have single, independent, freedom from attachment available to date. If that's not you, it's someone in your energy. You have reflection. I think you're just coming out of this, Cancer. But it's dark night of the soul, the dark shadow, facing inner truths, seeing true colors. Okay, And if that's, again, if it's not you, it's someone in your energy that's experiencing that. Okay, you have give more of your time and effort, and the path is clear. Go for it. Then you have getaway, vacation together, much needed break, romantic retreat. You have moving in together, getting a new home, or going away. You have harmony, working well together, being in tune, building deep trust. You have release, work with Archangel Michael to let go of what no longer serves you or your purpose. You have divine guidance, the search for meaning in life. Consider an alternative approach. Surround yourself with a wise teacher or friends, like a mentor or somebody who's conventional. Okay, 5 of Ariel. You needn't go through your current challenges alone. Help is nearby. Negative thoughts create self-fulfilling prophecies. So try to think positive. Cancer, you guys, sometimes when you get in your feelings, you start to put yourself down, and then that's going to lead to it's that negative. Try not to get on that negative thought process that you guys do sometimes. Okay, stay positive, especially when it comes to yourself. Be good to you. You have 2 of Raphael. 2 hearts decided to create something wonderful. Kindred spirits, don't give up on those you love. This is about like a divine couple. Okay. Then you have, am I on the right path? It says, sometimes we second guess what we're doing. We lose trust in the process and question if we are even on the right path at all. Know this, you are on the right path. Keep going, keep believing, keep remembering that you made a soul contract that you are currently fulfilling in every area of your life. Even if you can't see it, that doesn't mean it's not real. Today's soul actions. Today, search for all the ways you are aligned with your soul's purpose. The signs will appear. Let this newfound trust fuel your next step. Okay? So it's telling you to, maybe you're really second guessing yourself. Don't stop doing it, okay? Stop second guessing yourself. Spirit says you're on the right path, okay? All right, so we're doing things a little bit different. Today we're doing pick a pile, and you could either pick pile 1, okay? This is pile 2. And this is pile 3. Okay, so you go ahead, you pick whatever number, and then you can either stay through it or you can come back when I'm on your number if you did not pick number 1. But I will put the times in the description box below so that if you did just want to skip 1 and 2, if you picked 3, you can just go to it, okay? All right, so you have the 2 of Pentacles, the Fool, the Hierophant, the 4 of Cups, the 10 of Pentacles, and the King of Wands. You have the Queen of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, 5 of Wands, 6 of Pentacles, 4 of Wands, and a 2 of Wands, okay? All right. So the 2 of Pentacles is about balance, resources, flexibility, being adaptable. The Fool is about new beginnings, freedom, possibilities, a leap of faith, okay? Let's see, where else? Okay, the Hierophant is about tradition. About tradition, like a higher learning, a belief, a mentorship, or something to do with mentoring, rather. The Four of Cups is about contemplation and feeling maybe a little bit disconnected or bored, really. Um, the Ten of Pentacles is about family and legacy, inheritance, what's called generational wealth, that type of thing. Um, the King of Wands is a very bold and daring, egotistical, visionary, like a leader type of energy. Um, the Queen of Swords, she is a very, I don't want to call her cutthroat, but I will say that she's very honest. She's fair. And she's independent. She's truthful, but she doesn't care about people's feelings. She doesn't spare feelings. She says exactly what she means. And don't get caught up on the gender, guys, because it just means whether you're male or female, you're taking on the energy like the Queen of Swords. Okay? All right, so the wheel, that is about like good luck. It's about fate. It's positive changes, cycles coming to an end. You know what I mean? The Five of Wands is about conflict and ego. It's about competition and rivalry. But, well, we'll get into that. Then the Six of Pentacles is about being generous, charitable, supportive, and sharing, you know. The Four of Wands is about a higher commitment. It could be about marriage. It's definitely about homes, your home life. It's about stability, you know, belonging. And then the Two of Wands is about planning and waiting and making a decision and then choosing a path, you know, like weighing it out and then finding which way you're going to go. So what I'm seeing is right now you're in this state of balancing, you're juggling. I call it juggling, like, you know, like budgeting. You got to take for a little bit from this so you can give to that, so you can make everything kind of connect and keep going. And it's a little stressful. There's a air sign, possible Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy that's here that is like on a new, like they're taking a leap of faith, like they're on this. It's a new adventure. You know what I'm saying? It's bringing about positive changes and ending cycles. Okay. The Hierophant is telling you that like right now you're supposed to be like kind of maybe sticking to what you know, like traditionally, like if what your grandparents told you, you know, that the you know, just the way they believe. It's very family. It feels very family-ish is what I'm getting out of this. um like I feel like there's, I don't want to say rivalry or competition, but it's some, you know, it's that sibling. I'm getting that sibling type of energy off that conflict, okay? Um, Having to do with contemplation. I don't know if it's not boredom, but it's like this disconnectedness. Dealing with family and oh my gosh, wow, this is crazy. I have, I'm not gonna get into it, but because it's my personal life. But wow, I know a Cancer that is kind of going through something similar to what this is saying. This conflict about money and within the family, but it's around siblings, okay? And it's kind of frustrating because with the Six of Pentacles coming up, it's showing that, you know, you're kind of a giving person. You're when you know, when you have it, you give. You try to give to people, give back. You're very charitable. You're not like a, what's it called, like the zipped pockets. Like you're not cheap. You're not a cheapskate. Okay. Um, so you feel kind of upset. There's something going on with money, and you feel upset. You're feeling offended because you're generally charitable. I don't know if you need money and you're borrowing it and they're not lending it, or it's just something. It has something, but it has to do with money, and you're upset because you are generally charitable. So you know what, I don't know if that means like, so what, since I generally give, why can't somebody give back to me? Or it could be, you know, I've got it, why didn't you ask me? It could be any of those types of scenarios. But anyways, I see like a higher commitment with a possible fire sign. Could be Leo, Sag, Aries, possibly. I see a higher commitment there. And then with that higher commitment, I see you making plans, okay? Making, you know, choosing which path to go down with this person that you're going to be making this higher commitment with, okay? Let me see if Spirit has anything else to add to that. It's pretty clear, cut and dry, though. Let's see. Spirit, anything else to add to that? Anything else for Cancer regarding pile 1 reading Cancer? Anything else, Spirit? Anything? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, commitment, dedication, work. Yeah, so you're making this path and you're working at it. You're committed to it. Oops, shoot, good catch. All right, let's see if there's anything else before we move on to pile 2. Anything else, Spirit? Okay. Yeah, we've got a conflict that you had with someone kind of broke your heart. Okay. Yeah, that's what I see. A conflict with someone kind of broke your heart, but you're everything looks like everything's gonna come out good, coming up roses. Okay, so that is the reading for you, pile 1. If you chose pile 1, okay. Pile 2. Let's see, 220107, 2207 on the clock. All right, pile 2. You have the Page of Cups, the Page of Wands, the 4 of Pentacles, 7 of Wands, King of Cups, the Chariot, that's Cancer energy. You have the Queen of Wands, the Magician, 10 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles, 6 of Swords, and the Queen of Cups. You have a divine, feminine, and masculine here, King of Cups and the Queen of Cups. That's nice. I like that. All right, so the Page of Cups is about like a person's got their head in the clouds, head in the cloud, dreamy type of energy. Okay. The Page of Wands is, well, the Page of Wands is like excited, outgoing, fearless, like super courageous. Yeah. The 4 of Pentacles is about needing to set boundaries. Okay. The 7 of Wands is about having to defend yourself or protect yourself, like trying to stand your ground about an issue. Yeah. And then King of Cups is about the wise and devoted, balanced between the head and heart type person. The Chariot is about determination, success, moving forward, and willpower, like that which motivates a person. You know what I mean? The Queen of Wands is like very passionate and determined, attractive and confident. The Magician is about manifesting and willpower and just being resourceful even. The 10 of Cups is about happiness and family harmony, emotional stability. 9 of Pentacles is about effort and success, about how much you achieve by your independence and self-sufficiency. The 6 of Swords is about leaving something behind, moving forward, and putting some distance between it. And the Queen of Cups is very compassionate and warm and is a healer and supportive. And so what I'm seeing, putting it all together, is you may have been like a head in the clouds, or there's someone around you, maybe younger than you, that's like head in the clouds, all just not being realistic, I guess. And you're passionate and you're determined, you're attractive, you're confident, you're self assured. And you have, like, you're dealing with someone who's very fearless, like a fearless person, that is just really courageous and moving forward. Also, you're kind of seen that way too, as a very courageous person. You're manifesting, and you're having to use a lot of willpower and your resourcefulness, just to keep things going. But it's strongly, you know that I'm thinking, but I don't feel like you've actually done so yet. But you need to set some really firm boundaries with people. It needs to be done. I see that very clearly, and the boundaries are dealing with money. This is almost similar to pile one. Anyways, there's a lot of love here, though. This is again, possibly family. Um, you know, and you're finding yourself defending yourself, or having to defend your something like that, I guess, along those lines. Um, but I think you take the time, you put the effort in, and you work hard for what you have. Um, you're either, if it's not you, it's someone you're dealing with that is very, see, this is definitely you, and because or your partner. You can flip flop. This person is very, like, not, I don't want to say necessarily wise, but just very balanced. They can think, they don't get too swept off in their emotions all the time. It takes something big to, like, sway them out of their, um, the way they have control over their emotions. But um, it's like, ooh wee, maybe your person had to walk away from something in order to come towards you. He's coming towards you, or she's coming towards you, whichever way it goes, like at rapido speed in that chariot, in the Cancer mobile, right? Just whipping it towards you, very fast paced, very determined, and very successful, moving forward. You're showing up as the Queen of Cups, compassionate and warm and supportive and ready to receive. Yeah, uh, that individual comes, like, to your aid, your counterpart in this little weirdo thing that was going on. I feel like something happened, maybe behind your back with your family member or something, that had to do with money. I don't know what it what it is exactly. I don't get it. Maybe I don't know, but it's no big deal. It was like you didn't lose anything in it. As a matter of fact, you gained, because it kind of like made you establish boundaries that you needed to make, that you hadn't previously done. And it also drew your twin flame, or your soulmate. It drew them closer to you, like they're coming towards you now, like moving towards you. So let's see if Spirit has anything to add to that. Anything for Cancer pile 2? Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, this is, again, remember how it came out before about it's a Page of Cups. This is just, when you get it the same. It's just an affirmation to let us know we're on the right path. What else, Spirit? Anything else for Cancer pile 2? Thank you. Yeah. Don't you have this card too? You don't. But this card and this card mean the same thing. They both mean, like, walking away from something or someone. And that's what your partner did, walk away from someone to come to you. Let's see, what else? Anything else, Spirit? Anything else for pile 2, Cancer? Cancer pile 2. Thank you. Okay. So you have the Two of Cups, which is about soulmates. It says unity. Yeah, this is like a spiritual connection too. It's very good. Um, you also have the abundance and the ambitious card here, the celebration, friendship, good, it's good. Okay, so yeah, this is what you guys reading was pile 2, if you picked pile 2. Okay, all right, we're gonna start pile 3 at 3022. Okay, pile 3. I'll go fast if I can, guys. I know this is long, but here we go. You have the Ten of Cups. You have the Two of Wands. The Two of Cups. You have the Six of Wands. King of Wands. And the King of Swords. You have the Seven of Wands. The Empress. The Nine of Cups. The Magician. The Five of Cups. And the Queen of Cups. Oh, okay, yeah, guys, this is crazy, huh? Okay, I said I was gonna not dilly-dally. Okay, the Ten of Cups is, is about family, like love, abundance, happiness, okay? The Two of Wands is about, like, planning and partnership and progress. The Two of Cups is about a divine couple, soulmates, partnership, a commitment, even a reconciliation sometimes. The Six of Wands is about success, recognition, self-esteem. The King of Wands is about an inspirational, charismatic, innovative type person. Probably a fire sign. It could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, okay? Then you have another king out there, the King of Swords. That's the air sign. That would be Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. A king of air, King of Swords is like knowledgeable, objective, respected. You know what I mean? The Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands is like challenging or determined, putting up a resistance, like, yeah. The Empress is creation, abundance, taking action, or the need to take action. The Nine of Cups is about wishes, dreams, happiness, wish fulfillment, being content. The Magician is about manifestation. It's about empowerment. It's about being prepared. It's about, yeah, manifesting, okay? You've got the Five of Cups, which is about a little bit of disappointment and regret, about needing to forgive or learning to forgive. And then the Queen of Water, or Queen of Cups, that's loving and giving and kind of psychic a little bit. You need it's a screaming, to trust your intuition, trust your gut, but don't second guess it. What you feel in your gut, go with and trust. Okay. What I'm seeing is you have this happiness. There's something I feel like this is again dealing with a family. This is about family, dealing with your family in some sort of way. Or building a family. Maybe you're building a family with someone, something like that. It's a planning and partnership. It's growing, that you guys are having progress. With that Two of Cups up there, that's about this soulmate, this counterpart, this partnership and a greater commitment. It's like a soulmate or a twin flame, but like a soulmate, really. It's just this connection, give and take, equal give and take. It's happiness, it's stability. All right, I think that with the Nine there, the Nine of Cups, that's about being happy and getting wish fulfillment. It's like dreams coming true type of energy. Okay. You get the success and recognition. And so I'm thinking that you were manifesting or using all your willpower to create this better life or something better. You're looking for something better, more stable is what you're looking for. Okay. This king is very inspirational, charismatic, and innovative. This king of fire, this Leo or Aries or Sagittarius person um, is just, I don't know. He's he or she is very charismatic, and it makes it like brightens you up because I feel okay. Wait, I'm feeling more like also as well, like 'cause the roles may reverse because the other sign that is here is this air sign, who's very knowledgeable and objective and respected. Um, there's some type of challenge, but that person brings you determination. They inspire you somehow. Does that make sense? Because you're showing up as the Empress. You're that birth birth of abundance, action. You're that creation. You're that like you're the one that goes. You're like a go-getter. We'll put it like that. But yeah, I feel that because it seems like maybe I don't know the air sign and you because you're the water sign there, the Queen of Cups. I don't know. It has something to do with the air sign and a fire sign. Air signs are Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra. And the water sign being you, I know it's you. It's either Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but it's you. It's Cancer. And then there's that. This it's not like it is a fight, but it's not a fight. It's like an argument or it's more like just a disagreement. Okay, like and the disagreement leaves you like disappointed. Okay, and they feel regretful, and forgiveness is necessary. But the male, if you're the male, then the female, there's a female like a like another person. It feels like it's not your family, but it's okay. Okay, this would be your like person, right? Your person. Well, they're a fire sign. I feel that strongly. Definitely a fire sign. It's not any other sign. I see it. I feel it is. They are either Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. But they are the ones that they come and they're like try to smooth over that whatever that disappointment is. They tell you, to maybe I don't know. They help you through it somehow. Okay. What else? Yeah, with that success that you're manifesting success. It's coming, okay? But there's definitely a higher commitment also taking place here, and then some type of something that happens with a family member that it hurts you, but you grow from it. It turns out good, okay? All right. Sorry that we ran a little bit long, Cancer, but that was your reading, pile 3. And I will definitely put the time so that you can pick up anywhere you want in there for pile 1, 2, or 3. Okay? Thank you guys. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you guys next time. Take care, Cancer. Love you guys. Bye.